G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of season 16 of Battlegrounds. So I'm making this into a sort of mini-series because I do want to show you guys my progression through Battlegrounds. So I'll be showing you as I progress through each rank, of course, as we go through Platinum and then Diamond and Vibranium and then eventually into the Gladiator Circle. I'll show you guys my progress through there as we go up and then hopefully not down too much. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you the highlights, the fight highlights of each tier. So starting off with a simple one here, it's just Hulk versus Ebony Maw. I recently awakened my rank 2 Hulk, which does give him defensive abilities with the unstoppable he gets when he gets into Gamma Rage. But you know, he's such a good attacker anyway. Played this fight pretty poorly, and to be completely honest, I could have done this a lot quicker, but you know, 50k, can't complain. And then this was actually a really interesting fight that I didn't think would go as well as it did, and it didn't go amazingly, but I think it went better than I expected, and that's probably because of the season that we're in at the moment with the Mystics. The fact that when you stagger a buff, you can get a 30% neutralize, so that does help Doom here with the ability to just completely shut down those Furies, and you can get extra power gain from Mystic Dispersion. So it's really not a great matchup traditionally for Dr. Doom because of all those cleanse passives that Zemo gets. Makes it really hard to land those debuffs. You basically got to wait until you've basically want to use the shocks to get rid of the cleanses and then throw a special 2 as soon as you get rooted, so you don't have to worry about getting any bleeds on you, and then make sure that all those incinerates land. So that does help here with the amount of extra power we get from Mystic Dispersion. Here I got too much power, so we actually got back to a special 3, and I was pretty confident I could finish him off here. But yeah, Doom does do really well this season. Not the best attacker by far. You'll see later in the video. There's definitely better champions you'll see, but does pretty well. And that was an Ascended Doom, by the way. I did recently, or maybe not super recently, but he is Ascended. Now this is the matchup I've kind of struggled with in the past. It's really good if you do it well. That's very hard to pull off. And there's a very fine balance with the amount of card transfers you want to get, because I think here I just went for too many. I think because we're at 10 at the moment, we land this heavy, and that gets us to 12. This is probably enough already, but I think I keep going with heavy attacks. But and he also was being very stingy with his specials. Took a while to throw them. But you can see here we've got 88 of our cruelty passives. We chain into a special 2 there just before he goes unblockable, in fact, so we're able to pretty much completely shut his charges down. We're at 99 cruelties now. He does go into second life with about a minute to go. We could definitely done that faster if we didn't transfer the card that as many times, and we still would have gotten down pretty quickly. Now then, unfortunately, the card is on us, so we've got to transfer it again. Now he's unblockable. We're not quite at a special 2 yet. We get a really nice intercept there, and then chain into a special 2, and that pretty much finishes him off. Both the sabotage and the extra bleeds are good, but it's really up to you which one you want to go for. So yeah, that's definitely a matchup I'm going to try and get better with in the future. But now this is going to be the main theme of the video, Juggernaut. So as many of you are aware, I do have a rank 2 Juggernaut, and I can't remember if I awakened him and I made a video about it, but I did awaken him pretty recently actually, so that gives him a chance to nullify the buffs per unstoppable. So I think at C20 it's about a 20% chance, basically, like 2% chance per unstoppable buff. There's a 20% chance on each hit. But with the neutralizers as well, we're able to shut down all of these buffs here and get so much power from Mystic Dispersion. We can just charge through an Absorbing Man medium attack there and just destroy him. There's going to be a lot of Juggernaut fights in this video. With that win there with the Juggernaut, we were able to get to Diamond 4. Alright, so we're going to show off the other really good Mystic this season, which is of course America Chavez. She gains extra attack per buff on the opponent, as well as each unique dimension. So we're able to really easily, just by staying close to them, let the opponent get so many buffs, all those Fury buffs. Makes it very dangerous to get clipped. But look at that attack, man! Like 25k on the first hit of the heavy. And our special 1, the final hit was 32k. And heavy here into our striker, and then heavy into a special 2. He's got 8 buffs at the moment. we've got 3 unique dimensions. That was super overkill. That was only a rank 1, but she's insane for Maestro. And then I think this might have been the next match I played. It was against this Attuma here. Being a 6-star, it is likely to be high sig, so there's a lot of thorns damage you do take back. The good thing is that Chavez has got that regen on the special too, should you need it. So I can't remember if it's the blue or the orange dimension that gives it the regen. I think it might be the blue one, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, she's just able to just destroy this Attuma. In fact, I think we get him down before we even throw the special 2. If he gets a full 5-hit combo into our block here, and unfortunately he throws his special 2, which would really slowed us down there. Oh yeah, that's right, I just threw the special 2 on its own. We didn't get the regen, unfortunately, but she's still not a super bad score. Definitely could have done a lot better though. Alright, now if you thought that America Chavez vs Maestro fight was good before, just wait till you see this. Now this isn't just a high sig Maestro, this is an ascended Maestro, rank 5. I'm pretty sure it was rank 5, it might have been rank 4 actually, looking at the PI now. But we're able to get a heavy off right at the start that inflicts a stagger with Juggernaut's ability. That turns into a neutralize. The neutralize doesn't actually affect Maestro, but look at that special 2, all that power freeing us from Mystic Dispersion. And we didn't even throw the striker. If I'd thrown the striker first and then the special 2, that could have finished him off, because we do have a 6-star Juggernaut on our 7-star Juggernaut. But yeah, like 30 seconds for an ascended Maestro. And at this point, this was just bullying, because this was only a rank 1 Guillotine 2099, I think. I don't really understand why people run this champion in their decks. She has very minimal defensive abilities, and nukes like this can just absolutely obliterate her. Like, watch this. Like, it's just funny. It's just too funny at this point. Now, obviously, I don't mean to discriminate those people who have potentially weaker rosters. If you have a Guillotine 2099 and that's one of your better 7-stars, then by all means put her in your deck. She's not the worst defender in the game, but there's definitely, if you have the choice, it's better to leave her out, I think. But this is the first time I think I've really used my rank 2 Warlock. I wanted to show you guys just how powerful he can be offensively, even without suicides or the awakened ability. Against this bishop here, I think it might have only been a rank 1 bishop, but the attack rating is just through the roof when you got those armor breaks on, especially. And then that power drain from willpower just goes to town on that bishop. And with that win, we're into Diamond 3. Alright, so the Juggernaut train keeps on rolling. At this point I was facing somewhat weaker rosters. There was a lot of rank 4s, a lot of rank 1s. This is good, I think, just warm me up into the season. Especially, since I said in the last episode, I really didn't play much at all this season. I pretty much played enough to just scrape into circuit, and that was it. But we got this Korg here. Pretty much going to be high seed because it's a 6-star, but that special 2 basically finishes him off almost. He does get his rock shield back in time, and but with that striker, that was able to get through most of that rock shield. Third special 1 there, got a little bit of thorns damage from that, but really, there's nothing much at all. And shout out to Vega, who told me, well, he didn't tell me, but he said he did a video a few months ago about the Juggernaut relic and how it's really good to have that regen rune on, because you can get basically like 1,000 health, I think, when you activate it. You can see the regen is activated there, but we don't regen any health because we're at full health. But we've got this Mangog here. It's really just another standard Juggernaut fight. This is definitely one of the funner ones I found. Just toying with this Mangog, really. He does throw special 2 here. We block it. It does basically no damage because it's he's got no fury buffs or anything. He's not got much hatred. In fact, we got too much power there, so we got pushed to special 3. Unfortunately, the special 2 probably would have killed him. That special 3 obviously stuns him. He is at another special 2 now, but I thought we could potentially mow through this guy. All that power pushes up back to special 2, and we just obliterate him. Alright, time for another mini Black Cat showcase. This is another matchup similar to Nick Fury that I'm getting better at. It is very tricky though. This is probably more AI dependent than the Nick one is. I really got saved there by my awakened ability now that my Black Cat is awakened, because we got that evaded there. I actually didn't notice we evaded there until I'm watching it back now. I didn't notice in real time, which is why I recommend you guys record your videos, even if you don't make content. It's really good looking back on things, spotting out mistakes that you make. Is a really good way to improve your gameplay. Yeah, it is really easy to transfer the card against this Hulkling, and then similar to Nick, we're able to really punish him with the sabotage there, because basically every time he tries to get a buff, that's an ability that we can fail through ability accuracy reduction, and so we can pretty much just bleed him down here. Did lose a bit of health through block penetration, but it wasn't too bad. We got him down relatively quickly. Yes, the new menace of the game in 2024, Mr. Bullseye. I think this might have actually been the first ever time I fought a Bullseye in Battlegrounds, believe it or not. And I'm using Archangel here. I thought he would be a good counter. He actually, I think it's this heavy. He evades. Yeah, he evades out the last hit, and then he's able to immediately counter. I really hate that you can't. That he's able to just immediately counterattack with that, even though it seems like you have time to evade. I think sometimes you have time to evade, but most of the time you don't. And unfortunately, he does the same thing again there and combos us there with a 4-hit combo right before he dies. So we will lose so much health there. I really need to get better at fighting this guy. Another opportunity later on against this Bullseye with Bishop. This is my rank 3 Bishop, of course. So he is one of the better counters. But yeah, he was, I think, the biggest mistake I did was I did a 2-hit combo when he was stunned, and that second hit he evaded because maybe the stun wore off by then. Because I believe with Bishop he does, when he tries to purify the stun debuff, he gets passively stunned. I might be wrong though. And there I just totally missed the special 1. He just threw it when I was not ready at all. Oh, we throw a special 2 here when we're at like 40 prowess, and that was way overkill. We just lost so much health. So yeah, I really need to get better at fighting Bullseye. If you guys have your own Bullseye counters that you found have worked really well, let me know in the comments, because I'd be very interested to see who you guys have been using for that guy. But back to the Jugs show. So here, this is probably the fight I've enjoyed the most in this season so far. So we've got this Weapon X. I think it was only like a rank 4 maybe, but we're able to just completely outdamage his regen, and his regen is like, you know, crazy, right? It's probably the best in the game per tick. You know, look at that, it's 10,000 per tick there, but we're able to just essentially outdamage it. Like, look at this, the striker hitting for 20k per hit, and we're able to get up to special 2 here and just destroy him with a 58k there. It's insane. 52k there for a Weapon X. Alright guys, so we're going to finish off this video just the way we started, with a Hulk fight. This time it's the Gladiator. It might have actually been, I think it might have been a rank 2. I don't think it was a rank 3. It is very high PI though. He had quite a lot of health, but this is just classic Hulk, man. He's able to just punch through anyone almost. But yeah, this is gonna finish off the video for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment. Let me know what matchups you guys have been trying, or some new ones perhaps. Who you guys have been using for the new defenders. I've been fortunate enough not to have to fight any dusts yet. I hope I don't have to do that anytime soon, because I know she's a very annoying defender. But I think next episode I'll definitely have some new matchups for you guys. Hopefully some more Jugs gameplay as well. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.